with social media.
You're up enough on that. We should, by the way, mention also at the bottom of that LeBron post, you'd have to think that some of the other Cavaliers were in on the joke because you had Isaiah Thomas jumping in at the bottom of that post saying, oh, do you need me to come help you out, take someone down for you? Wow. You had Dwayne Wade popping in with a bunch of smiley faces, crying emojis. You also had Damian Lillard from across the country chiming in, you know, talking about how much he loved it and how funny it was.
He said it was hella funny.
There you go.
Which is
well done.
Important for people from the Bay Area. Here's the thing. I don't know what it means. And the problem is in the past, LeBron has played passive-aggressive man on social media. So therefore, any speculation, he has earned that coming his way.
I'm gonna take a pass on this one, Rachel. I don't really know what it means. I don't know if it means the Bledsoe trade that they probably wish he could have got him, or is it a punch at Kyrie?
Who knows? Or maybe a punch at management.
I think it's a punch at Kyrie under the table.
Is it a punch at his own team?
Well, that's really the question, because LeBron meme was posted about 5 minutes, as Dave McMenamin said in that Q&A you heard, after Kyrie Irving and the Celtics ripped off their 9th straight win. Yeah. Kyrie had 35 points. He had 12 in the fourth quarter. He was incredible. Do you think maybe LeBron or maybe Cavs management, Scotty, should be having second thoughts about whether trading Kyrie was a good decision?
Well, I don't think they're going to have second thoughts. I mean, Kyrie obviously wanted to leave, so it wasn't like management decided to go in a different direction. This is one of your best players. He's not happy, so there's not much you can do. But I think in terms of Kyrie, he's making the best of this opportunity. He wanted to be a leader of a team. The opportunity has came in a bigger way than he expected, because we all know Gordon Hayward should be on that team somewhere. But the fact that he stepped up and got them playing the type of basketball that they're playing now, 9-2, I'm impressed, because I didn't think that Kyrie had this type of leadership in him. And to see him developing and bringing it out and got these young players on his back, respect to him.
He showed that. He showed attention to defense we haven't seen from him before. I've been super impressed with him. I'm going to keep pushing back, though, on this idea that the Cavs had to trade him. I recognize he was disgruntled this summer. I get it. But I asked the same question in July that I'm going to keep asking now. He went to them and said he wanted to trade. I get that. But he had 2 years left on his contract. And if you do not find a good enough deal for him, and maybe this wasn't it, and certainly maybe not to your closest rival in the Eastern Conference, you could have said to him, no, I'm sorry, you are coming to training camp. Kobe Bryant went on the radio and said, I am not going back to the Lakers. I demand a trade. Guess what? He went back to the Lakers.
A couple of things, though, Rachel. Number one, from what I understand, what Kyrie said to Dan Gilbert in that meeting was of an intensity level that made the Cavs feel like there was no going back.
Did he go on the radio and say, I'll never play for that team again?
It's a fair point, but I just put it, that it's been made clear to me that they didn't think there was any way going back. Secondly, when they made the trade, they traded for a draft pick and a guy who's hurt. So they knew that they were not going to get a fair representation of this deal in November of 2017. Now, if we're having this same conversation a year from now, then I think it's fair to look at the Cavs and say, boy, did they screw up. But because Isaiah Thomas hasn't stepped on the court and we don't know what they've done with that Brooklyn pick, we don't really know what this trade was.
And I am in no way ready to say this trade was a mistake. We don't know yet. I am going to push back, though, on the idea that they had to do a deal. And they certainly didn't have to do a deal with their closest rival. There's a little hubris in doing this trade, right? You get the guys who have been chasing you, the guys you just played in the Eastern Conference Finals, you're giving them one of your best players and still banking you're good enough to beat them to get to the finals this year. That's some bravado. We're still waiting to see if it's going to pay off.
I'm never asking her I'm never demanding a trade from her.
Nope.
She'll tell me to get right.
You're not getting it. You were going to. No. If you ever want to trade, I'm going to say, hey, Brian, the jump starts at 3 o'clock Eastern. I'll see you there. That's how it works here at my place, right?
I like it.
Right?
Stay committed.
Exactly. Time for the Junk Recommends. If you like my cool T-shirt, you can know that this week, as part of NBA Cares Hoops for Troops Week, the NBA family, the Department of Defense, are teaming up to honor and support members of the military. We cannot thank these people enough for the way they serve our country, put their families, put themselves in harm's way. So many people grow up sacrificing and really putting themselves on the line. I cannot tell you how much all of us at home appreciate it. So please join us. Share how you serve your community. You can visit NBA.com, Hoops for Troops. You can tweet Hoops for Troops. You can go buy one of these cool T-shirts with your team logo on it to support the cause. Do it. We'll see you right after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery. I use my college savings to buy my Domino store. It means everything to me. But I decided to tear it down.
Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
Hey! You know Progressive is America's #1 motorcycle insurer.
Yeah, she does, purr. Best bike I ever owned.
No, you're never alone because our claims reps are available 24/7. We even cover accessories and custom parts.
We did get an early start. Took the kids to soccer practice.
You want me to jump that cactus? All right. That lady's awesome!
I don't see a possum.
Captain.
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 Dave.
Captain.
Captain!